Monday Meditation, January 29th, 1979. LL Research, channeling Latwii Laitos. Carla, channeling. I am with you. I am Latwii. I greet you in the love and the light of the infinite Creator. I am in station above your nation at this time, what you call your United States, as a substitute for the brothers of the sons of Hatonn, for they are on mission elsewhere, and have asked us to listen for you and speak to you, and share our thoughts with you as would they. It is with great pleasure, therefore, that we are here to offer you all that we have to offer. All that we have to offer, my friends, is a very simple thing. We offer love and we offer light. We would offer it in more concrete fashion to your planet if only the peoples of your planet as a whole wished it. But we wish to be of service, and that concept involves precisely assessing and supplying the needs of each of those whom we serve. There are many among your peoples whose desires we cannot satisfy, or whose desires we do not wish to satisfy. And that is why we have not landed in public places and made ourselves known to you in an unmistakable fashion. But there are many of you who wish precisely what we have to offer. And it is for that reason that we need instruments such as this one to transmit our thoughts to you and to offer you that inspiration that we can, and to pour into the circle of your meeting that feeling of love that is our gift to you, the people of Earth. We ask you once again at this time to work inwardly for peace in yourself, for as you are, so is the world. Each of you upon your planet is the world. In a way, shall we say, a vote is taken at any particular instant in that river which you call time, that illusion that you call time, that locality you call time. And in that instant, the amount of peace which each of you beings upon the surface of your planet have within your heart is the peace of the earth. It has never been more important for you to be in peace within yourself, or to realize that you are responsible for mankind. Your world is angry. Your people's fanatical in many parts of the surface of your planet. Unfortunately, my friends, that which you call religion has entered the picture, and in some cases it is believed that, as you have a way of saying, God is on one side or the other of an issue. My friends, God is on the side of peace, of forgiveness, and of brotherhood. We ask you in your meditations to find these virtues within yourself and to practice them as best you can. For the fate of your planet at this time lies heavy in the hands of all of us who have worked so very hard to prepare you for what you are now experiencing. Transition into what has been called by some the Golden Age. My friends, the transition has, so far, been more harmonious than had been expected. This was due to the raised consciousness of many of your peoples. We ask you to continue this work. We ask you to plant seeds in others, not simply about us, for who we are is of no consequence, but about the philosophy of brotherhood. Remember, my friends, that you are not aware in the universe, either as a person or as a planet. And those things which you do as a planet affect your solar system and, in turn, the energy grid of your galaxy. We are all one, my brothers. We ask that you care a little for yourselves, for us, for your planet. Care enough to sit in silence and open yourself to the process of seeking the truth. We have used the terms love and light many times, and we want to consider at this time the meaning of this glib cliché, what a cynic would call this cosmic sermonette that flows so easily from her lips that she sometimes doubts that she is receiving. First, second, third, those words are meaningless to us, for all things are one. It is difficult for us to explain to you that all time and space are one, and are not matched one to the other, but have infinite variations of which your time and your space is only one vibration. But in your time and your space, there is a first and a second and a third. And you must understand that first there was consciousness, which was the Creator. And this consciousness had a will which manifested itself as that which is known in your holy work, called the Bible, as the Word. And this Word is love. And as will imposed itself upon that which was around it, it formed that which was around it into a basic material called light. You may think, if you wish, of love as being heat, in that it is random consciousness. Consciousness everywhere, without end and without beginning, without direction, but constantly in motion. When love takes form, it gains what is known in your terms as a vector, a direction, a rotation, and becomes light. And of love has been created light. All of you are made of that one substance in more and more sophisticated arrays of sophistication of energy, of light. You are all light. It is for this reason that those who are fully capable of understanding this truth have been able to defy the laws of gravity, have been able to create action at a distance, have been able to cause magnetic changes and other so-called miraculous phenomena. We come to you, my friends, in love and light, for that's all there is. It is as simple as that. But in love, there is joy and warmth, and for that we ask that you go within and meditate. I am aware that there are questions about meditation, and I can only say that disturbances of whatever kind are meaningless, that the greatest ally that you can have as a being seeking the process of meditation is patience. Yes, you will fail each time, according to your own judgment, to achieve what you would term a perfect state of meditation. But you do not need to judge yourself. You need only to attempt to seek the truth. It is in the attempt that the process takes place. We ask you to think of yourselves as you go into meditation, perhaps as nature spirits, one with the world, oblivious to warmth or cold, dressed as are the flowers or the trees in bark of leaves, laughing or dancing, one with the world of nature, resting in the motherhood of the planet which is Earth, reaching out for the fatherhood which is wisdom, feeling the balance, my friends, feeling the humming. You are in balance, my friends. You are male and female. You are all that there is. You are all opposites. And in that knowing may come rest. And in that rest you may seek truth. If I am to be an elf, I will then gather up my bark and my leaves and take leave of this gathering so that the one known as Laitos may work with you. I am Latwii. I am Laitos, and I greet you in the love and the light of the infinite Creator. I have been attempting to contact the one known as W. We were hoping that he would have the confidence to speak without being urged. However, lack of confidence is totally understandable in the new channel, and therefore we will encourage him by saying that, indeed, we were trying to contact the one known as W, and at this time we will attempt to speak a few words through him. I am Laitos. W. Channeling. I am Laitos. I am now with this instrument. I greet you in the love and the light of the infinite Creator. Carla. Channeling. I am again with this instrument. I am Laitos. We thank you for your patience. We were working with the one known as W due to the fact that he was very close to continuing and was only stopped because of the difficulties of adjusting his vibrations to our incoming concepts. As experience is gained and as the conscious mind is carefully stilled, this will cease to be a problem. We thank the one known as W and are very happy to have established contact. At this time, I would like to continue a few words through the one known as G. I am Laitos. G. Channeling. I am Laitos. I am with this instrument. Carla. Channeling. I am again with this instrument. I am Laitos. In order to bolster the confidence of the one known as G, we would like to state that our next concept had to do with the nature of love. We felt that the one known as G had momentarily received this concept but had lost it. We will continue working with the one known as G at this time and at any time that she may wish to call upon us. If you will be patient, we would like to spend a few moments working with the one known as D. If he will relax himself, and if he desires our contact and our conditioning wave, we will attempt to make contact with him and say a few words through him at this time. I am Laitos. Still Carla. Channeling. I am again with this instrument. We would interrupt to suggest that the one known as D straighten the lower portion of his spine, as there is an energy blockage and we can tune to him more easily. This is not true of all people, but the one known as D is very sensitive and we wish to strengthen his basic spiritual frequency. We will again attempt to contact the one known as D. I am Laitos. Still Carla. Channeling. I am again with this instrument. We feel that good contact has been made now, and if at any time the one known as D wishes our contact at the subconscious level and work with the conditioning wave, he has only to request our presence. If at any time, as we are working with him, he feels it uncomfortable, he has only to make a request that we leave. This is important to understand, due to the fact that it can sometimes be inconvenient to be receiving conditioning in the company of those who are not aware of the process. May we thank each of you new instruments for working with us, for, as we have said, there are very many among your peoples who desire the exact service that we have to offer. And it is only through channels among those of your peoples who wish to serve in this way that we can offer this service, for we cannot interfere in the workings of your planet. This must be your decision, for such is the law of the Creator. You have the perfect right to do what you wish. We wish you love. I am Laitos, and I thank you. And I leave you in the capable hands of my brother, Latwii, and in the love and the light of the infinite Creator. For now, Hatonn. I am Latwii, and again I am with you, and thank you for your patience in attending my foolish words. Please forgive me if I seem more full of humor than our brothers of Hatonn, but indeed, our group has its own personality and is not, perhaps, as dignified as the ones known as Hatonn. Yet we assure you, my brothers, that we are as loving and as caring. And although we laugh because you think of us as one thing or another, because you think it might be important whether we fly in silver UFOs or golden UFOs, or red ones or white ones, yet still, we are your brothers. The truth is, my friends, we can be what you wish us to be. We are from a dimension in which that which we think becomes what we are. Ask us to be in a silver UFO, so shall it be. We live in a universe of light. All things dance in humor and in joy, for such is the truth of love. At this time, we follow the practice of the brothers and sisters of Hatonn and open the meeting to questions. If you have a question, please ask it now, for it would be our pleasure to attempt to share our thoughts with you. Questioner: how can I help my brother to understand the significance of this life, and for myself to understand it better also? Latwii: I am aware of your question. I am Latwii. To be truthful, you cannot help those about you understand by words, but only by example. Thus, it is yourself who must understand. The most efficient method of understanding is meditation. Due to the nature of your experiences, it would be advisable for you to meditate within the world of nature. However, we perceive in the minds of those within this meeting that the climate which is being enjoyed by you at this time is not favorable for outdoor meditation. Thus, we ask that as you meditate and attempt to understand, you picture the starry skies. Those things which come from sightings of this nature are most often found to be helpful by those who are going through a transforming experience. Thus, the question does not become, what is the UFO? The question becomes, what am I attempting to transform in myself? What is the guidance that I am attempting to express to myself by this sighting which I have seen or of which I have knowledge? The answer may not come immediately, but this is the track which should be followed in order to explain the significance of the sighting of your brothers. Does this answer your question? Questioner: yes, indeed. Latwii: we are very happy to be of service. Is there another question? G: I have a question. Could you explain your world? Latwii: we can explain, but are not sure if we can make sense to you. In our density, which is slightly different than that of the brothers and sisters of Hatonn, we are able to perceive dimensions of time and space as they begin to flow into infinity. We are beings of light, and this we can mold ourselves to that which we wish. Our lifetimes have become what to you would seem to be infinite, although to us they are not infinite, for that which is really infinite cannot be measured, and we, though we have no beginning and no end, are still aware of ourselves, and so we can know that our journey is not yet finished. We are travelers, And like those who make a living chain, we reach our hands to our brothers. If we have learned anything in our travels, it is that there is nothing too small to matter. There is no being too insignificant to forget. There is no God so great that He is not one with all of us. We are united. You are not local beings. You are beings of the universe, of a universe in which we are truly all one, not figuratively, but literally. You think that you are a person with organs and blood and bones, but we say to you that you are light, and that all light is one, and that all places are one, and all time is one. We are beings. We are aware of ourselves. We are aware of you. But what is more, we are you. We can feel your bones, your organs, the beating of your blood. There is nothing about any being in the universe that is foreign to us. The only thing that calls us back from complete lighthood is that we have not yet forgotten our own being and become free, truly free of self. When we do that, we know that our journey will have come full circle, and it will be time for the Creator to send us out again as beings conscious only of the darkness of separation. We are part of a cycle, and that cycle is love. Our planet is our homeland, and we love it. And yet our planet is what you would call a star, and our star is what you call the star within the star. There is much we cannot explain to you, for it is beyond your science, and certainly beyond this instrument's ability to express herself. Most of all, we wish to say to you, I am brother, sister. I am friend. I have nothing but love for you and your people. Your planet is being born. It is an important time for you. And we care. We care a great deal, and we are here. We of Latwii and all the brothers and sisters. Side 1 of the tape recording this session ends here. We pick up on side 2 with Carla channeling Latwii, addressing a question by someone known as D, who asked about the healing power of Latwii. I am again with this instrument. I am Latwii. My brother, there is no presumption in asking of healing. We ask only that you understand that as you call upon outside sources to aid in healing, you are simply using what you would call a crutch. Your healing power is your understanding of the truth. I am one with you, and you are one with me. If your feelings about Latwii's brothers and sisters, love, can give you the necessary belief in the truth of perfection in being, then it is very simple for you to ask us to heal. But you must understand that healings are not created by any channel, but by the Creator, who does all things perfectly. Let us attempt to explain the nature of those who are not well. There is perfection in what you might call a mold. We are aware that you are very familiar with this concept due to this instrument's conversation with you. The mold itself is perfect, and the product of the mold can only become distorted by work fatigue or other distorting pressures that came to bear upon the finished product after it has been taken from the mold. Sometimes an entity requests a certain state of what would be called limitation or lack of health, so that the entity may learn certain things. Sometimes entities have only a passing misunderstanding or distortion with the truth, and healing is a matter of a very simple adjustment to thought. Each case is individual, and there is no case that is hopeless. In healing, call upon light, for light is the material that was used to create the mold. You may gladly call upon us, and we will gladly assist you by sending you our light. But remember, within yourself you have the power to tap into the light of the universe, for you and I are one. That oneness being not in either myself or you, but in the Creator. Thus, we ask you to call in pure faith upon the Creator. You are an instrument, and you can direct love and light and healing. The will of the Creator is for the good. Ask that it be done. The only reason that we discourage you at all from calling upon any name but the Creator's is that names, besides the Creator's, are meaningless and false. You yourself, my brother, are not D. You are light. You are love. And within you is a power that is so great that it contains all that there is. Find it and use it. At this time, because of your desire, we will send you light, and you may mentally direct it as you wish. The entire group at this time will share in the circle of light. I am Latwii. I am again with this instrument. May we ask the one known as D if he was able to perceive that which we have sent him. D. Yes. Latwii. May we ask then, my brother, if you are aware that the power is inside you. D. I am. Latwii. We leave this with you, and we ask that you take this realization with you. Trust no outside influence. Listen to no words of wisdom, for the discriminating heart and mind of your spirit will guide you infallibly in your journey, and all that you need is yours for the asking. Does this answer you, my brother? D. Yes. Latwii. We are very pleased. Are there any other questions at this time? We perceive that you are all considering questions and deciding to await another time due to fatigue at the length of this session. And so will, shall we say, pack our bags and be on our way, sliding off on rays of light. Mark you, my friends, on rays of light, for that is an important way of travel in the dimensions. Harness your emotions. Find your light, and you too may travel among the stars. I leave you to find the wonder of love and the joy and the freedom of light. I am always with you, as are all my brothers. I am Latwii. Adonai Basu Boragas.
Go forth then, rejoicing in the power and the peace of the one infinite Creator.